Well, when you think of air quality between Salt Lake City and Los Angeles, which do you think would be worse? Recent University of Utah research focused on the differences in pollution from cars between the two cities. ABC4's meteorologist Nate Larson has the details.
The study sampled carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide emissions data from 2013 and 2019, looking at car combustion efficiency in summertime between Los Angeles and Salt Lake City.
So we had instruments in mobile labs that are driven around Salt Lake City. And in 2019, actually really exciting, those vehicles were the Google Street View vehicles.
Sample data analysis was focused mainly on the freeways.
When you have clean combustion, your fuel, gasoline, diesel, gets converted into carbon dioxide, CO2. Yeah. Okay. But when the engine is not operating efficiently or optimally, the gasoline or diesel gets converted to carbon monoxide. So through that ratio, we can get a sense of how well the engine is functioning. So what our study is telling is that on average, a car on the Salt Lake freeway appears to be less efficient or function less well than the LA freeway.
So why might our cars in the Salt Lake Valley be less efficient than in LA? Lynn suggests there may be several reasons.
One is the vehicles in Salt Lake are older than LA. Also, some of the regulation came in a little bit later. There was a speed limit change on I-15 during the span from 2013 to 2019. And what we think is when vehicles travel much, much faster, they can actually emit more pollution.
The study shows that roughly 47% of carbon monoxide emissions are from motor vehicles in LA County, compared to 56% in Salt Lake County.
It can poison you. Okay, it can get into your bloodstream, and it could displace the oxygen in your bloodstream. So for that reason, we really want to maintain a low level of carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide levels decline away from the freeways and meet federal standards here in Utah.
The total amount of pollution much bigger in LA. Salt Lake is much smaller. But what we were saying is on a per vehicle basis, it appears that the average vehicle in Salt Lake on the freeways emit more carbon monoxide per unit of CO2 compared to LA.
The study also shows that passenger trucks are in more abundance in Utah than in Los Angeles compared to passenger cars, and trucks are less efficient than passenger cars. At the University of Utah, Nate Larson, ABC4 News.